In Atlanta, this is the black mecca.
Yeah.
You know, this is where black people come to thrive. You come get your personal business, all of it. Well, yeah, I like for people to feel like they know the business, they know what's going on, that they're a part of it. I'm an executive chef, but it's like, what can I do with that? Just got that bad, with them everywhere you go. You're trying to go over the top with your good energy, and they just giving you negative. Makes me fearless. A lot of people can't be leaders because they be unsure. I can lead and be unsure.
Welcome back to Convos, Kenni and Rio, guys. I got my man's executive chef, Chef DJ, Chef Darian. Woo! Appreciate you coming in, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
How you feeling today?
Feeling good, man. Can't complain. How about you?
I'm good, bro. I'm glad that we can get you in for this interview. I wanted to talk to you about a few things, you know what I'm saying? So where do you work at?
Right now, I currently work at the Southern Gentleman in Atlanta, Georgia. Right in the heart of Buckhead. I'm the executive chef. Been the executive chef now for, I want to say, like 6 months.
Can you say your title again one more time for me?
Executive chef.
So the people in the back are here, you know what I'm saying?
I'm an executive chef. Light work.
You worked this past Thanksgiving, right?
I did. This was the first Thanksgiving I've actually put in labor for an establishment that was outside of my mom's.
Right.
Yeah, so did work Thanksgiving. Had the opportunity to bless a lot of people, family, me and my staff, with providing Thanksgiving meals. We had a lot of good feedback from people that were just very thankful because they didn't have the opportunity to cook or go out or visit their family.
Yeah.
So it was very heartwarming. I was very appreciative of the thanks that they were giving. I was, even for my staff and all of us around, my colleagues, that we pulled through to really make it happen. It was great.
That's what's up, man. You out here being a blessing to the people out here.
Try to do what I can, man. Try to live in my purpose as much as I feel like I am. That might not be it, but I think it is. So I just dive in.
That's right. So let's talk about your purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So how is it, or what is your experience like navigating being black as an executive?
Oh man, it's been challenging because it's not just being navigating being an executive, is remembering what you represent and who you represent.
Right.
Because you can work a lifetime to obtain the title of an executive chef, but you can lose it in a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's more important to kind of know the position that you hold and the figure that you are, especially while being black. Because in Atlanta, this is the black mecca.
Yeah.
This is where black people come to thrive. You come get your personal business, all of it. Well, yeah,
right.
Here. That's why I moved here.
Right, exactly.
For opportunity, So it's one of them things I had to be aware of. It's the culinary industry. It is a male-dominant industry, but it also is a white male-dominant industry too. Over the years, a lot of things have changed because there's been a lot of more media that cover things worldwide. So a lot of more spread worldwide has come, but they all come to Atlanta.
Right.
And it's competition. So it's a very competitive sport. And just like, black people in majority of everything, is like, we got it a little bit harder than everybody else.
Yeah.
I have to work a little bit more, couple more doubles than everybody else.
Right. Just a sliver. Yeah.
I gotta prove myself just a little bit more than
right.
But that's the course of kind of coming with it. So yeah.
So working in the hospitality industry, do you feel like that comes with special or specific kind of struggles that's different from anywhere else?
Absolutely. Because it's I look at it, and a lot of people may may disagree with me, but it's kind of like we signed up to be in the people pleasing business.
Yeah.
and it's kind of hard. I'm not hard, but tiring.
Right.
Being a people pleaser.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to please everybody, especially on a bad day.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes we pleasing people on a good day is easy, but sometimes you got people that come in or that's around and it's a bad day, or just got that bad, with them everywhere you go. You're trying to go over the top with your good energy, and they just giving you negative.
Right.
That's a hard thing to do, to keep pushing through and keep holding the expectation that you kind of signed the agreement to uphold.
Right.
So yeah, it is definitely has its challenges.
What are some ways that you provide a unique experience in the hospitality industry?
Ways that I provide a unique, I would say, I like for people to feel like they know the business, they know what's going on, that they're a part of it.
Right.
That's what I like to provide. I like when you come in the doors of the restaurant, I like for you to be able to see the chef.
Yeah.
And know that you have access to him.
Right.
That is right there. That's like, yeah, you made this. Yes. Yeah, I can tell you about it, walk you through it, give you recommendations. I like really giving that personal experience with that you never really can get going to big corporations or, a live thing. Because even as a youngster and looking out and watching TV shows and things like Top Chef and Chopped and things like that, and Iron Chef and whatnot, you like, dang, I wish I could be over there with those chefs. It seems like they are moguls. Like, you can't touch them. Like,
Yeah.
You can't get to them.
Right.
Like, it's just like, it's off limits.
Right. They're like the top of the top.
It's like the top of the top. And it's like, I've kind of achieved that in my small world, but I also want people to have access to it, let them know, like, I'm just like you. I just so happen to cook.
Right.
Be able to put a couple of ingredients together.
Yeah.
So that's what I like to provide. Give you that personal experience, kind of one that makes you want to come back. That you don't forget. Like when you come in, you're like, nah, I know I'm gonna be taken care of. I know it's gonna be good. Even if something falls short, the others are gonna overbear it, so nothing really does fall short. It's just, everything is just welcoming. So that's what I like to try to provide.
So what's up, bro? So when you are crafting a menu, how do you stay creative? Because it's very easy to just throw out a burger out there. You know what I'm saying? It's very easy to throw out the same things that everybody else is doing. How do you keep it fresh?
Social media. Social media is a lot, and and that goes also too with my mentor as well, Chef Banks White. My mentor, he challenges me a lot. We have a lot of communication. We talk a lot, almost every day. We talk about food. We talk about life. We just talking any and everything. We're kind of talking about it, trending, what's going on. When it's getting to the time of really doing the menus and things like that, we kind of sit down, we picking each other's brain on what's going on, and we just throwing out ideas and inspiration, like, what do you like? Sometimes it's usually like it doesn't even start from a planning. It'll go from a casual conversation, and then it'll go to a memory.
Right.
And then when memories with us, it kind of usually leads to food.
Right.
Like, what does that make us feel in that moment?
Yeah.
What we feeling? When we were feeling that, what are we trying to translate to get the people to feel?
Yeah.
When they're eating it, when they're sitting down, when they're, they're enjoying it. So
you just sound like recapture that essence.
Yeah. And then just trying to put it on the broadest span that I can, but like, how can this be for everybody?
Right.
I know this was me.
Yeah.
Like, how can I make this for everybody so they can understand what I was feeling in this moment? Because it wasn't just me. It was like, oh, no, everybody needs this.
Yeah.
So
I definitely feel it from them pancakes, them blueberry pancakes. Them pancakes had me. I definitely felt it for sure when we was walking in. It was like, who? DJ? God, this is great.
Yeah, and like that was, say for instance, that was inspired. Like the blueberry part, which is the main part, was actually inspired from my mentor. He had a dish with duck roulette and gin and juice. So and it was reduced grapes and gin, and he made a compote out of it. And he was he's also from California, so it was the whole West Coast.
Right.
Gin and juice thing.
Yeah.
And when he told me that story about that, I was so blown away by the creativity and like the layers that like went into it. I was like, oh, you dope for that.
Right.
You cool. I was like, and I was doing the pancakes, and I was like, I want to do blueberry pancakes. And I was like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, gin and juice. So
that's where the inspiration came from.
That's where the inspiration came from.
Wow.
The inspiration came from the gin and juice. It was traditional pancakes, like we in the South. Poppy seeds, lemon poppy seeds is like a big thing here. And it was just like, what can I do to, what I'm saying, for the crowd that I'm looking for, to kind of uplift to bring them away. But it's like for the smaller minded crowd, then it's like the crowd that also do like the experience for their food. Because you like people like come in, they just want their pancakes. You got people that come in and like, I don't want just regular pancakes.
Right.
You got to meet both.
That's true.
So that's what I was kind of trying to do. That's like how that small inspiration came from. And it's just going around and you get an idea. Like if I was like, literally it was like lemon poppy seed pancakes. And I was like, this is going to be kind of plain. Then it was like the gin and juice. That's how it came. And I was looking, just searching on like Instagram, looking at TikToks and different trending items and stuff like that, seeing that how presentation looks and like different like little tips and stuff like that. And you go in, you try it out. I like to get with my staff, get it to them, get their feedback, and like make samples and give it out. Like I look for the what's wrong with it. I don't look for the like, oh yeah, this is good, this is good. No, I look for the criticism, like Crucial tell me the criticism.
Yeah.
Once you tell me what you don't like about it, when you taste it the next time, I promise you're gonna love it.
Right. Man, with all those, because you have an extensive menu. It's so many things on that menu, and I'm sure y'all slashed and scratched out all kind of stuff in order to narrow that menu down to what it was. What's your process for knowing, okay, I'm gonna put this right here on the menu, I'm gonna put this in there, I'm gonna take this one out?
So that goes with building a lot of data over time and relationships with your clientele. One thing I've been lucky to have is return clientele.
Right.
That's one thing that's very crucial in the restaurant business. Not just getting people to come, but getting people to come back.
Right.
And I do have a pretty extensive crowd that comes back. Talk to them, a lot of feedback, what we like, the dislikes. Because when we do small things, I have small opportunities like do bourbon dinners where I do a completely different menu. So when I want to kind of go off the rail and do something special, then that's the kind of time I kind of get in and see what's the feedback.
Right, get to experiment.
Like, I'm like, okay, they enjoying this. Like if you enjoyed this, you're gonna love this.
Right.
So it's like that's a small kind of input. It's like dipping your toe in the water a little bit because you have a base of what you want to do. But it's like, all right, let me experiment a little bit. See what I can push with this party right here or with this crowd, and I get the feedback. If it's good feedback, it's like, okay, that's noted. We can add that. We can add that component or add that essence to it. And it's bad feedback. It's like, okay, what I need to do to fix it? How can we get it? How can I get this reaction from it? How can I get this conversation? How can I make them remember it in this way? Yeah. You dive in and then I go from there.
Wow. That's amazing. Like, you never really hear about chefs taking data, you know what I'm saying? A testing, B testing, all that kind of stuff, to see what is going to be there, what's going to taste good. And also, it sounds like you stay locked in with the people. What would you say is the cornerstone of what keeps you locked in with the people?
Well, it's the thing that bring them there in the first place. It's the food.
Yeah.
Is really the connection. That's what's important to me. That's why I really love what I do. Building a connection with people through food.
Yeah.
Because I would not know them if it wasn't for food or beverage in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
So it's keeping that open communication, and like I said, kind of bring it back to recognizing who you are,
right?
In the position that you're in. It's like I'm an executive chef, but it's like, what can I do with that? I can really show that to the people, and I can also bring them in and get them insight. And once I'm talking with a guest, and we get in talking about food, and they give me feedback, and then it's a return guest, and they see the little difference or this little tweak that they may think they have made is like the difference and the impact that. Like that dude, to see that oh man, I have an impact on the chef,
right? On
the executive chef, on his menu, like, and it really brings them into it, and it really buys them in. You know, and it's like, who wouldn't want to be a part of something that's growing or changing that's also good?
Yeah.
And when you come in and you see it, especially when you come in on a good brunch and good dinner, and you see the vibe, it's like, okay, I want to be a part of it. But then when you saying the conversations, you saying the staff, and you saying the servers at the table, you know, you saying the managers, the bartenders,
Yeah.
how intimate everything is.
Like all the
like,
pieces.
Yeah,
like,
you're like, am I missing something? Like,
Right.
Like everybody like know each other or something.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we just met today.
Right.
everybody just met today.
Right.
Met.
The vibe is just that immaculate.
But that's how it is, and that's the vibe we try to curate. You know, we have a problem sometimes with getting people to leave because it's just they like to camp out. Cause it's the vibe.
Right. So with all the stuff that's going on, you got, you know, like you was talking about the bartenders, you got your staff going on in the back, you create menus, you taking data and all that other stuff. What keeps you grounded on your journey?
God is first, second, third.
Right.
Everything. Without God, I would not be here right now or doing what I'm doing. And that's what honestly keeps me grounded. God and the prayers from my mother and my grandmother.
Yeah.
That's what keep me grounded.
And that's what, in that you being grounded in that into God is kind of what fuels your leadership.
Absolutely. It kind of gives me the fearlessness. Because if you would have asked me, probably a couple years ago, like, what is my biggest fear? It'd be failure. I'll tell you, my biggest fear would be failure.
Yeah.
I felt like through the things I've been through in life that I failed enough to realize that failure isn't my biggest fear. God is. Because no matter what the failure that I felt like I've been through or the losses that I took at the time, it was God that was superior to all, and that was where the joy was at every time. So that's what I kind of put it to with my leadership, is it makes me fearless. A lot of people can't be leaders because they be unsure. I can lead and be unsure.
Yeah.
Because I know what I am sure about.
Right.
You know, it's like I can be unsure about a lot of things in the world, but it's like I know what I am sure about, and that's my faith in God. You know, that's the love that I know God has for me as well. And that's what kind of puts me going, but gets me going.
Nah, it's all good. I was picking up what you putting down.
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro. Like, faith in God. That's, man.
Yeah, man. It's and then living in the world that we live in it's scary to even it's scary and terrifying for some people to even mention it on the forefront.
Yeah.
You know, to even put it out there, you know, on Front Street. But I'm more scared of what would happen if I don't.
Right.
Than doing it.
Yeah.
And that's the phase of even where I've gotten to in my life. I'm not worried about the rejections and things I'll get from the world. I'm more scared of being rejected by God.
Right, exactly.
And it's he is all. So yeah, with him, I know I can do it all.
Yeah.
And I can't fail.
Right. There is no failure.
There is no failure.
Bro. Thanks, bro. That was a nice little word. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, bro. Is there anything else that you want to say, or anything else you want to share with the people, or anything?
No, man. Just always continue to believe in yourself, as well as making sure you believe in what's important. And that's what I want to leave with the people.
Yeah. I'm taking that myself.
That's what I want to leave with the people.
That's what's up, bro. Well, I appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you, man.
Nah,
Love you
for
for
sure.
real.
I love you too, bro. For real. Thanks for coming on the show.
Absolutely, anytime.
Yeah. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. It's my main man, Chef DJ.
Yeah, y'all follow me on Instagram, file_loading. Check me out. Come to the restaurant. Look for Chef DJ. I will be there.
What's the name of the restaurant you be working at?
Southern Gentleman. I'm at the Southern Gentleman Executive Chef. Go check me out.
That's what's up. Well, thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Convos with Kenni and Rio. Yeah, until next time.